It's just me. It's just me. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. It's just me. Yeah. You okay? Yeah, looks like you were having a pretty bad nightmare. Am I right? Yeah? Okay. Well, you're okay now. Yeah, I'm here. You're okay. Everything is okay. You don't need to worry. Yeah, you are awake now. No more nightmare. It's okay. I promise you're awake. Here, look, see? I know, I'm sorry I pinched you, but hey, you believe me now. You're awake. And nothing bad is going to get you, okay? I'm here. Yeah. Do you wanna talk about it? Do you wanna tell me about it? Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I can see you're still a little disoriented from just waking up. Yeah, it's okay. Let's calm you down first, okay? Okay. First of all, you sweated a little bit. Yeah, it must have been a pretty intense nightmare, huh? Yeah, here, let's wipe that sweat off, okay? Okay. Let's just get all that off. Nice and gentle. Yeah, I just got home and I was passing by your room and you left the door open as usual. And I could hear you thrashing. Yeah, and I thought, oh no, I better go check on them. Yeah, and I'm glad I did. It seems like you were having a pretty rough time. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. It happens. It does. You don't need to worry. You're not being a bother. You're not being a burden. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. You should always rely on me, okay? Okay, don't ever feel bad about relying on me, okay? Pinky promise? Okay, good. Yeah. Do you feel a little bit cooler? I used a cold washcloth just to help cool you down a little bit. Good. Yeah, so now, can you tell me what the nightmare was about? Just a little tiny bit. Okay, it wasn't about a monster per se. Okay, well, then what was it about? Still too scary to say? Okay, that's understandable. How about I do one of your favorite comforting things? How about I brush your hair? Yeah, and you can tell me about it then? Okay. So I have this nice brush here. And we're just gonna brush out your hair, alright? Alright. How about we say few affirmations to make you feel better, alright? Alright, I'll say them and you repeat. Okay. I am safe. No one is trying to hurt me. I am present. I am okay. I am surrounded by those who love me. I am safe. That's the biggest one. Let's say it one more time, okay? Together? Okay. On a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I am safe. You are surrounded by those who love you. I mean, I love you. I mean, I'm not surrounding you, but I could be. I could give you a big old hug. No. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe another time. Okay. Sounds like a plan. And no one is trying to hurt you right now. I promise, no one is. You're okay. And you are. You're safe with me. I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you, okay? Okay, that's my job. That's my responsibility. You don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I don't want you to worry about that. So, it's okay if you do sometimes, but just try your best not to, okay? Okay, let me worry about it. Let me take on all your worries, all your stress. Let me bear that burden for you right now, because you don't need it. Okay. Your hair is nice and soft now. Do you feel that? Run your own hands through it. Yeah, it feels really nice, doesn't it? Yeah. So, now, can you tell me about the nightmare? Okay. You were in a big, dark room. There was no one there with you. It was really scary. Okay. And then a big mask came out of the darkness. That is very scary. It had eyes and teeth and everything. That is really scary. Yeah, of course you were scared. I would be too. Yeah, you don't need to be embarrassed about being scared by that. That's very, very scary. Yeah. How to solve this? I know. There's something that Mom gave me a long time ago that I've always meant to give to you, but I think now is the right time. Ta-da! No, it's not a pen. It's a light. It's like one of those lights that a nurse uses on you. Good job. Yeah, it's very bright. Do you mind if I shine it on you? Okay, it's gonna be really bright. See? It's nice and bright. Yeah, and you just click it on like that. You can click it on and off. It makes a really nice sound. So this something very special to me that I was given a long time ago. By Mom. So, what it is, it's a very, very bright light. It's brighter than most lights, as you saw. Yeah, and it's a very concentrated light. I call it my light sword. Because it can cut through darkness, just like a real sword. Yeah, so when I was your age, and whenever I got scared of what was lurking in the dark, I always got out my light sword. Just cut through that darkness, shone a light on every little object in the room to see that there was nothing scary there. Yeah. I know. Sometimes a chair can look really scary in the dark. Sometimes a dresser can look really scary in the dark. Anything can look really scary in the dark. But when you have a light sword and you shine it on it, it won't be scary anymore. You can see what it is. So this light sword cuts through darkness. So I've had this for a very, very long time, and now I want to give it to you. As a special little gift. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, so go ahead, click it on and off, play with it a little bit. Yeah, it's very fun. No, I don't think that I'll need it back. Thank you though. If I ever do need it, I'll know where to find it. But you can have it. Your very own light sword. How amazing is that? So, now that we've talked for a while, I've brushed your hair. Do you feel a little bit calmer? Think you can go to sleep? Or at least maybe try? Here, maybe these will help. So I have got this big fluffy pillow for you. Yeah, I know you love fluffy pillows, as do I. In fact, I sleep with two. So, how about you try sleeping with this one tonight? No, I do think this one will make a difference. Do you want to know why? This one smells like lavender. Very good. Lavender does help you feel calm and help you sleep. Good job. Yeah, no, you have a great memory. So this one, here, take a smell. Smells like lavender. I think that'll really help you get to sleep tonight. Just a little something extra for you. So here, I'll set it right by you. Lift your head for me. Thank you. Just right there. Perfect. Then I have something else that I think will help. Oh, this one's heavy. I have this big blanket that goes with the pillow. But this again is a special blanket. Can you guess why? Not because it's pink or because it has hearts on it, although in my opinion that does make it special too. This blanket is special because it's what's called a weighted blanket. Yeah, so it's a bit heavier than normal blankets, So what it does is it makes who's ever sleeping under it feel like they're being snuggled or hugged, and just gives a feel of comfort to that person. So I think this will really help you tonight. It'll just give you the feeling of being in a nice, warm hug all night long. Yeah, you won't feel lonely with this blanket. Trust me. So let's get you all wrapped up in this. Nope, you don't need to move. Just stay nice and comfy. Perfect. How does that feel? A little weird? It does feel a little weird, doesn't it? Yeah, but does it feel comforting at least? You like how it feels? It's a good weird? Oh, good. So, you've had hair brushing, you've had your light sword, you have a pillow, you have your blanket. Is there anything else you need? A bedtime story. Now, who said you could have that? Alright, I guess I can tell you a bedtime story. Let me go get one of your books. No? You want me to make one up? Okay. I can do that. Let me think. I think I've got something. Yeah. So, once upon a time, there was a little noble in a castle named... Very good. And they were the littlest noble of all. Very cutest noble, but the littlest noble of all. Now, they could tend to be scared of things that they saw, but they had their big sister, the High Princess, to protect them. So, whenever trouble would trouble the littlest noble, their big sister would come and fight it off for them, no problem, using her light sword. Nothing could stand up to the light sword. Enemies would fall and be banished forever thanks to the High Princess's light sword. And the littlest noble was so protected. But one day, an enemy called the Destroyer. No, you have to say it like that. The Destroyer. Yeah. Came along, casting darkness over all the land. And everyone, including the littlest noble, was so scared they didn't know what to do. So one day, the littlest noble was walking outside the castle and ran into the Destroyer. Face to face. So they called for the High Princess. High Princess, High Princess, come save me. And of course the High Princess came, because of course she wanted to protect her littlest noble. But the High Princess didn't fight off the Destroyer. No, not this time. This was the littlest noble's fight. So instead, the High Princess bestowed upon the littlest noble the famed light sword. And stepped back. Of course, the High Princess never left the littlest noble, but simply stood back and watched. And do you know what happened? The littlest noble fought and fought the Destroyer. And do you know what happened to the Destroyer? They lost. The littlest noble won. and banished the destroyer, throughout the entire land, and the land was no longer covered in darkness, and everyone rejoiced and praised the littlest noble and their light sword for saving them. And from that day forward, the littlest noble no longer needed the high princess to save them. They could save themselves. With their light sword. Their very own light sword. Of course, the high princess never left the littlest noble. No, she was always there, always watching, just to make sure. But the littlest noble didn't need them anymore. But, of course, they still loved them, and the high princess loved the littlest noble in return. Yes, and they are best friends still to this day. And they all lived happily ever after. And it looks like you fell asleep.